Hi. Before we get into the 5 steps on how to know your worth, it is important to understand why knowing your worth is a significant factor on the path of you becoming your best you. Please be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more videos like this one every Wednesday. If you like this video, please be sure to push that like button, share it with a friend, and have them join us on Howell Consultations, the how-to being true to you. By the way, have you downloaded your free positive affirmation screensaver? Click the link below for your free download, and let us help you have better days every day. So, why is knowing your worth so important? It is sometimes hard for us to measure the people we have around us. Are they good for us? Do they mean well? It's sometimes even harder for us to know we are heading towards a bad situation, especially when our intentions are pure. This is why becoming aware of your self-worth is paramount in the process of becoming the best version of yourself. Knowing your worth will help you make better choices because you become conscious of your value. Think of yourself as a lion. Had you been raised amongst birds all of your life, you would have lived under the illusion of being something that you're not, never fully actualizing yourself, sometimes probably even shunned for your differences. In contrast, being fully aware of who you are and what you represent, you would know to be a proud lion, living up to your kingdom's sake. Knowing your worth will help you understand your truth and find your place within this reality. This is a major factor in the process of you becoming your best you. So, without further ado, here are the steps on how to know your worth. Step 1. Respect yourself. It's easy to identify when you don't feel valued, respected, or appreciated. However, knowing to respect your value precedes a different and sometimes unfamiliar feeling. Do you respect yourself enough to choose you? Respecting yourself is to hold value to your thoughts and trust your decisions firmly, with determination in your vision, yet with malleability in your approach. To have respect for yourself is to not let anyone's opinions or thoughts about you control you. It means not to let anybody force you to do or to become anything that you do not want to do or to become merely to gain their approval or friendship. Respecting yourself is to honor your personal principles and not to allow anyone or even yourself to violate your moral code. This means holding yourself accountable and responsible for your actions and inactions, despite what the outcome may be. Respecting yourself is a key factor to knowing your worth. With self-respect, you learn to acknowledge the respect others have for you, and that respect can go a long way. With this sense of respect of self, you will be able to attract the right people to you, because when you treat yourself with respect, you are teaching others the way that they should treat you. Step 2. Pay attention and give yourself time. What is going on around you, and how does it make you react? Are you living in or encouraging an environment that is toxic to your growth? Always remember to question your reality in order to create one that suits the person that you are to become. Never doubt that you deserve to have a great life. In order to actualize this life, you deserve the best conditions to harvest that truth. Therefore, give yourself time to recover, time to choose your friends, time to understand what you like versus what you don't. Give yourself time to understand the things that are naturally drawn to you and respect the time needed to arrive where you desire to be. Always remember, a tree never doubts that it will have branches when it is but a seed. Choose, believe, become. Step 3. Communicate. How do you speak to others? And in what way do you allow others to speak to you? If you do not speak highly of yourself, or consistently think of yourself in a demeaning, denigrating, or self-deprecating way, others can only do the same. Because that is what they know. Rather, that is what you taught them. In the process of becoming and knowing your worth, it is important to learn to speak highly of yourself and of others sharing your reality. Spending time with people that speak highly of you will encourage you to value yourself. Even if the very first person you begin to spend time with is yourself. Become aware of how people communicate with you and how it makes you feel, and do not tolerate for anyone to address your person in a demeaning way. Think of calling onto someone as summoning them. If someone calls you a derogatory term and you answer to it, you're encouraging your subconscious to reflect the reality of that name's sake, thus summoning a truth that you do not intend to live up to. How you feel about how another speaks to you can only be felt by you. Because these are feelings that only you can feel, it is important to communicate these feelings and to negate that falsehood in order for a truth to present itself in your reality. Step 4. Love. Loving yourself includes working to keep yourself physically, mentally, and emotionally healthy. This consists of taking care of yourself and of the blessings that you have earned thus far. In the process of coming to know your worth, it is important to love yourself at every step of the journey, because you are you now and you will be you in the end. Despite your pitfalls, your ups, and your downs, learn to love yourself and be comforted by the virtue of the journey itself. As revealed in the Tao Te Ching by Lao Tzu, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with the very first step. Fall today and rise tomorrow, but love always. Step 5. Let go of fear. A fear is a feeling induced by perceived danger or threat. The important word in that definition is the word perceived, which means something that appears to be, but is not. Because we don't know our worth, we sometimes have the fear of losing someone or missing out on opportunities if we don't comply to an unfavorable relationship. It is important to understand that this very fear is what will keep these type of undesirable people around you. By not ridding yourself of this fear, you will find yourself creating the same types of circumstances with the same types of people over and over again. Let go of the fear of losing people and reassure yourself with the understanding that when you are true to you, those who are meant to be in your life will be. Sometimes, the very people and situations that we are holding on to with the thought that they will someday or somehow bring us light are the very ones with shadows covering us into darkness. Sometimes, we have continued self-deprecating thoughts that run through our mind because of what we are used to people telling us, in which then becomes what we believe and how we think of ourselves. The only way to overcome this is to change how you respond to your current environment and the people within this said environment. Let go of the fear of missing out, which is often accompanied by the dream of these people treating you differently. To live your dreams and honor a positive reality, only you can be true to you. And in order to grow, you must learn to let go. So, that's it, people. Those are the 5 steps in the how-to to knowing your worth and to start moving forward today. Post a comment below to let people know how knowing your worth has saved you from bad situations. We love hearing your stories, and it could motivate someone else to become just as it helped you. Like and share this video, and please remember to subscribe to this channel. I will see you here next time on Howell Consultation, the how-to being true to you.